Overdriveaholics, what's up? It's Pete Thorn. Hey, welcome to my studio. I hold here in my hands from Humboldt Electronics, company from Chile, the Magellan Dynamic Drive. Chile is a wonderful place. I've been down there a couple times, and I always had a great time down there. Wonderful people, just a great place. Anyways, this is a terrific pedal. You heard it on all the guitar parts on the track at the beginning of the video. It's called the Dynamic Drive, and I tried to show off some of the dynamic qualities of the pedal in the track at the beginning of the video. Picking really softly and almost getting some clean sounds, and then when you lay into it and nail it, it really barks and sounds really cool. They call it a high gain overdrive. I would say it's sort of low gain to mid high gain or something like that. And I found all the sort of best tones, in my opinion, were somewhere between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock on all the controls, really. There's a volume control, a drive control, a tone control, and then a mid-range control that allows you to really fine-tune the mids. And you can get some like super-duper amp-like textures out of this pedal. I'm sure you heard that right away, like on the rhythm guitars on the track at the beginning of the video, or the kind of the cleaner guitar parts. When I laid into it real hard, it kind of sounds like a barking Marshall in the vein of, you know, Jimmy Page-ish or something like that. And those tones I got with the drive control down at halfway or maybe a little below. Bring the drive control up around like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And what ends up happening is when you lay into it a little bit harder, there's kind of a thick, almost like fuzzy quality to the pedal. Single notes are really fat and really big. It kind of reminds me of like when you turn up a JTM 45 or something like that. And, you know, you start getting some gain out of the amp, but it's got that real round quality to all the notes. It's not like a hard rock pedal, I wouldn't say. It's a classic rock, blues. You know, for those styles, this thing is really fantastic sounding. I loved it with my 335 as well as with single coil guitars. I used my Tele. I used sort of classic gas with singles and stuff, and got a whole bunch of different tones. I should mention as well, I used it mainly in front of a clean sound. It was my PT100 amp with the clean channel with the gain on like 3 and set quite neutral. So real clean. But for the last solo in the track at the beginning of the video, I used it in front of the PT100's channel 2 with the gain on 3. So a little bit of a crunch, kind of Marshall-esque sound, and then boosting it into way more harmonics and saturation and stuff using this pedal. And it worked great for doing both things. So right off their website, I'm just going to read you, the Magellan is extremely dynamic, high gain overdrive, which allows you to go from slightly overdriven sounds, even with the gain knob in higher positions, to a fuzzy and raw dirt sound just with your picking dynamics. That's a great description, I think. Okay, so what I want to do now is solo some of the parts from the track at the beginning of the video outside of the mix. I'm also going to give you a couple more playing examples, including one where I use my TC Ditto looper to play a guitar loop through the pedal, free up my hands, turn the knobs, and you'll hear everything this great pedal can do. All right, here we go, the Magellan from Humboldt Electronics. Thanks for watching my video on the Humboldt Electronics Magellan Dynamic Drive. Terrific sounding pedals with both single coils, humbuckers, using it in front of a clean amp, using it in front of a crunchy sound to boost it over the top. This is a really, really nice pedal. It also looks great. People are going to see your pedal board and go, wow, classy guitar player. Look at that thing, flame maple. You can check it out further at the website that you find down there in the description below. Hit that link if you want to know more about this pedal. And hey, also hit subscribe and the little bell beside the subscribe. If you don't mind, you'll get an alert every time I put out a new video. And hit the thumbs up if you dug the video. I really appreciate it. I am Pete Thorn. Take care. Over and out.